Guys, I bet you thought I'm not coming back. Yeah, really, people send me emails asking me if I'm still alive. Because I haven't done a video for 2 weeks. I haven't done a video for 2 weeks. Andy, what is going on? Well, you know, I was busy with other projects and didn't have time to upload a video. I've got so much stuff on my hard drive and I haven't uploaded anything yet. The last video from 2 weeks ago was called The Last Thing About the Outlander PHEV I Wanted to Share. And then you haven't heard back from me. Of course people thought he is gone. He sold the car. He's got enough of all this shit. Getting cold. Let's go inside. No. I'm still around, of course. And there are more than 6.5 million videos coming soon. I just took a little break from the Outlander PHEV week 2 weeks ago, when I made a video every single day. And remember the last video I made, that was the Saturday, and I went for a road trip to visit a customer fixing a computer. And I promised you there will be a video with a road trip. Guess what? It's coming now. So, which way do we go? I think we're going down here. I don't like to go the other way actually, because it goes uphill straight away. And with these hills up and down all the time, you're losing a lot of energy quite at the start. So I'd rather going downhill here. I'll give you a view on the better leave this one here so you can see when I coast. I'll let you know about the gasometer settings. Okay, so we are going to Tarampa this morning to fix a computer over there. Tarampa, or the customer, lives exactly 15.5 kilometers away from my place. So 31 kilometers back and forward should be no problem at all. This is exactly the distance I'm traveling every morning to work and back. So should be no problem at all. You're a little bit looking up in the sky here. Okay, we're going this way. Keep it easy. Nevertheless, battery temperature 15-19 degrees. And a beautiful sunny day again this morning. It's awesome, right? Runner. So I'm still waiting for feedback from VTech in regards to the PHEV box software. I'm very keen to get my hands on this new software they are making, which is supposed to be safer, keeps us all safe when we program the box. And I hope they are updating the manual and procedure as well for it. Okay, I'm in by 5, here we go. Coasting. Yeah, so a new manual, a better, more precise manual with some examples maybe, and a new software would be awesome. I've still got the PHEV box installed. and I think it's a great product. And now I probably need to show you the curve I've programmed. It's a very flat curve, as you can imagine, as I'm a conservative driver. I'm not in a hurry, not often. So the curve is very flat below the factory curve, and at about 60-65% it goes very steep up over the blue curve onto almost 100% performance or power. So if you need the power, you have to kick it and then it goes. But is it a police car? It is. Are they making radar photos on Saturday morning? Freezing cold? Maybe not. Yeah, so you have the first 60% of the pedal way to give you about 40% of the performance. And when I had the recall done 2 weeks ago at the Mitsubishi dealer in Gatton, I was a little bit scared about the PHEV box. I wasn't sure if they make a test drive afterwards or something, and so I took the PHEV box out. Holy moly, the car goes like hell. If you are not used to that anymore and you are used to this, you have to push the accelerator very hard to get the car moving. It is such a difference, unbelievable. The car was like a race car, even in eco mode. It was so fast, so quick responding. Jeez. So I was glad to put in the box again afterwards and could drive normally. Can actually turn on cruise control here. So, and as you can see on the dog, we are using about 15-16 kilowatt to keep the car at 100 kilometers per hour. And there's no way now for the PHEV box to save me any energy here. There's nothing happening. This is just physics. This is the energy needed to keep this mass at this speed. The only thing you can, or the only thing you can do to improve this now is to make the car lighter, more aerodynamic, or use different motors, different inverters, different electronics to make it more efficient. We are almost using 20 kilowatt. What a beautiful day. Now we've got 14 degrees now. Yeah, and as I said yesterday, I would really like to get in contact with Mitsubishi Australia or Mitsubishi Japan or whoever, doesn't really matter, to solve this software problem with the PHEV. I would really like to work together with them and give them information and data, and ideally they would supply me with a new software update after they have tested it, and I can give them further feedback about the prediction of the software of the state of health and state of charge to make this software just better. I think it is, the car deserves a better software, definitely. Okay, we are down to 20 kilometers on the gasometer and 60% battery gauge and 71 state of charge, calculated state of charge. Okay, we shouldn't be far off now. It's maybe another kilometer or so to drive. Oh, look at the sprinklers. Looks amazing. So if someone from Mitsubishi sees that video, please get in contact with me. My email address is in the About section on YouTube. Okay, I can let it coast. Yeah, and have a look at the consumption on the left hand side on the dog. 22.7 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. That is a lot. That is a lot of energy. The aerodynamic of the car is just not the best, and to be efficient you shouldn't drive faster than 100 kilometers, maybe 110, but the sweet spot is between 80 and 90 kilometers per hour. That's where the car is all right. But if you go faster, the wind resistance will increase so much, you're using a lot of energy. Right here. Yep, that's the one. Gravel road. It's good I didn't wash the car yesterday. I was going to, but I didn't. Okay, so they must be living somewhere here. Okay guys, I'll fix this computer up and talk to you later. We're at 65% state of charge or 50% in the gauge. So it should be fine. Talk to you later.
One hour later.
Okay, I'm already back. Start live data. See if something has happened to our lovely battery management system software. No, still at 65% currently. Okay, get the microphone going into eco mode. Of course, everything is recording. Yep, screen recorder is on. The battery is up to 23 degrees now. Parking in the sun makes a little bit of difference. Okay. And we are going back home. There was a 16-kilometer drive now. 16 kilometers drive, and we've got 16 kilometers on the gasometer. Okay. nice, smooth acceleration with the PHEV box. I quite like it. Okay, to coast mode. What's the temperature? 15 degrees outside. Awesome. I have received quite a number of messages now, emails. People have contacted me saying they have watched my videos and they've got similar problems with the battery with 2014, 2015, 2016 models. So the state of health is around 80% in their cars. And some of them have contacted Mitsubishi already, and yes, basically didn't get any help from them. So I'm not sure, and apparently Mitsubishi is refusing to do this cell smoothing procedure or the battery management unit software reset for free. They have started charging people for that, because they are saying it depends on your charging habits and how you charge and use the car, how much EV driving you do, how much petrol driving you do. And I've asked Mitsubishi when they did the procedure on my car, I asked them what is the correct way to charge the car, because there's nothing mentioned in the manual. What is the correct way? What is the right way? Or what is the wrong way to do it? And he just looked at me and said, no, just plug it in. Okay, we're doing it in a different way. Going down the creek. Wow. Back way. Wow, look at this tree here on the right hand side. What a massive gum tree. Awesome. Welcome to Lock Rose. So I don't know what the correct way is to charge the car. There's nothing on the Mitsubishi website, and there's nothing in the manual how to charge your car correctly. So I would say this is a very weak argument from a dealership to say you haven't charged your car, or from Mitsubishi actually, not from the dealership, from Mitsubishi as well, saying you haven't charged your car correctly. That's why you have to pay for the procedure. As long as they're not providing a full process in the manual or on their website, how to charge, how to treat the battery correctly, they can't use this argument at all. And guys, as a recommendation, if you have trouble with your dealership, if they refuse to do the cell smoothing procedure or a battery software reset, get them to put this in written on a company letterhead to you, with the argument why are they thinking it's not necessary, it's not appropriate to do that, it's the wrong way to treat the battery, and they also should stay there is nothing wrong with the battery, and let them to put this everything in written to you on a letterhead letter to you. You need to get this all in written from them, why they think it's not necessary to do, it's not appropriate, and why they think there's nothing wrong with the battery, and the car runs within the specs. You need to get this in written to proceed further. Okay, now I'm a little bit lost, would just say. Okay, the main, I think we need to go this way here, yes. Right. Ah, that's where the school is, on the left-hand side here. Okay, we are down to 11 kilometers, so should be no problem to get home. All right. If the battery does not perform as per manual or as per expectation, clearly there should be something we need to do to get this resolved somehow. I know we've got the ACCC here in Australia, which is the Australian Consumer Complaint, whatever. This is basically like a government body type of organization where you can complain if your product you purchased does not match up the expectation or not match up the general quality. So I probably would not hesitate to contact them with a complaint if Mitsubishi is not willing to help out with this battery problem. Because as it states on the website in Australia, it is not expected that the battery level drops below 80% state of health during the lifetime of the vehicle. And the lifetime of the vehicle is clearly a little bit more than 4 years. I heard from someone this week that the insurance, or one of the insurances here in Australia, they put a life expectation of a car of 7 years on their policies. Ooh, some ducks and small ones. 2 have survived. They're going to cross the road now. Holy shit. Holy shit. There's a car coming. So hopefully. Yeah, they survived. So the insurance put a lifetime of a car of 7 years on their policy, which I think is totally bullshit. Who is disposing a car after 7 years? The lifetime of the car is at least, I would say at least 10 years, if not 15. But I'm sure if you Google that, you will find some information about that. What is the general expected lifetime of a car? But if the lifetime is only 7 years and I've got 8 years warranty on my car here, how does that work? And in some countries you will even get 10 years warranty on the Outlander. So I'm not sure if this argument will stack up either. And as I said before, the only thing they need to do is put this battery reset and cell smoothing procedure factory this one into their usual service procedure, and everything will be fine, I think. Because I'm still convinced the battery in the car is totally fine, and it is just a software problem which is not coping with the calculation of the real state of charge. So they can either factor this into the service process, or they can start fixing the software for the car. But they need to do something, because in the next 2 or 3 years there will be more hybrid cars coming to the market, and if the Outlander PHEV still has the problem with the fast dropping state of health of the battery, people will not buy this car anymore. They go to other places and buy a Volvo or Volkswagen or Audi or whatever it's available then to them. Okay, we've got 4 kilometers left and we are down to 38.4% state of charge. I'm keen to see this trip card. Right. 38. We can actually do another test today, not using the car for a couple of hours, then plug it in and read the state of charge again to see what it does at this low state of charge, because I will be in the low 30s till I'm home. Just to repeat the test again. Making sure we are on the right track with assumptions, calculations, and guesses. Okay, 35%. And look at the battery, it has warmed up 22-24. I think this is a good range. Yeah, good temperature range for the battery now. That's the ideal temperature for lithium ion. So we're almost home. 2 kilometers on the gasometer, 34% and 6% on the gauge. Oops, big truck coming. Driving on my lane. Okay, going downhill. Okay, let's see if I can drive so slowly that the beeping of the missing seatbelt is not coming on. How fast do we go now? 2-3 kilometers per hour. Does it kick in after 5? Probably. Because this is normal walking speed now. Oh, 5 kilometers. Cool, no beeping. No beeping sound. You just need to drive very slowly, you know? It's not hard to do, just drive very slowly. So we've got 2 trip cards now, 16 kilometers and 16 kilometers. I was just not doing the resume because I wanted to see if the other way was more efficient. But from what I can see here, it's not. See, the top one is the way back. It was slower. It took more time, and we have used just a little tiny bit less energy. Okay, let's merge them together. Merge with previous, yes. Okay, 31 kilometers. So it's exactly the same kilometers as I would go to work. See, and if you have a look at the battery here, 30.7 was the maximum I could get in the morning. That was 100%. And I'm down to 10.3. With a totally healthy battery, you've got 38 ampere hours. So I would have 8 ampere hours more in the battery available, which is just not accessible anymore due to the recalculation of the software. See, I've lost 7. It is 7. It's 38 in total, and I've got a 31 now. Okay, guys. So far, let's wrap up this Outlander PHEV week. I hope you enjoyed the week as much as I did. Thanks again for all your comments, all your messages. Thanks for watching. This is Andy from Unplugged TV Australia signing off, and we see us in the next video. Okay, stay charged. Bye bye.